Cowboys Nation, buckle up because we've got a bombshell report that's shaking up the entire NFL. A potential move that no one saw coming, yet has the power to completely change the landscape of the NFC East. That's right, a Pro Bowl star from the New York Giants is being linked to a shocking move to the Dallas Cowboys. Yes, the same Cowboys-Giants rivalry that has produced decades of fierce battles might be at the center of one of the most unexpected transactions of the offseason. This is massive. Let's dive straight into the details, the rumors, what we know so far, and how this potential move could impact both franchises heading into the 2025 season. It all started with a report circulating from high-level sources close to the league offices and team insiders that the Cowboys have reached out and shown serious interest in acquiring a top-tier player from their division rivals, the New York Giants. Now, we're not talking about a depth piece or a practice squad pickup. We're talking about a Pro Bowl caliber player, someone who has been a cornerstone of the Giants' defense, linebacker Kayvon Thibodeaux. Yes, you heard that right. Kayvon Thibodeaux, one of the Giants' brightest stars and a former first-round pick, is being linked to the Dallas Cowboys in trade talks. It's the type of move that would send shockwaves across the league, and it already has fans from both sides buzzing with emotion, speculation, and disbelief. Let's break down why this would be such a seismic shift in the NFC East. First off, Thibodeaux is coming off a breakout season where he recorded double-digit sacks, showcased his incredible edge speed, and proved to be a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. He's young, explosive, and exactly the kind of playmaker that a defense can build around. For the Giants, he's been one of the few consistent bright spots in a rocky rebuild phase. So why on earth would they even consider trading him? According to multiple reports, the Giants are in the middle of a massive reset. A new front office, cap space concerns, and a long-term rebuild have placed them in a position where they're willing to listen to offers for almost anyone not named Dexter Lawrence. That includes high-profile players like Thibodeaux, especially if the return package is right. Think high draft capital and immediate impact players. Enter the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones is not known for sitting on his hands during offseason chaos. With the team still hungry for a deep playoff run and looking to add more firepower alongside Micah Parsons, this move makes more sense than it seems on the surface. The idea of pairing Thibodeaux with Parsons is almost unfair. Two freak athletes with elite pass rushing ability coming off both edges? That's a defensive coordinator's dream and an opposing quarterback's worst nightmare. Imagine the pressure packages. Imagine the stunts. Imagine the sheer havoc that could be caused every Sunday. If the Cowboys were to pull off this deal, it wouldn't just be one of the boldest moves of the offseason, it might be one of the boldest moves of the decade. Now let's talk about the possible trade scenario being floated. Sources say the Cowboys would likely need to part with the first-round pick, possibly a second-rounder, and a young rotational player on defense. A name being thrown around? Cornerback Kelvin Joseph. He hasn't quite developed into a consistent starter in Dallas, but he's still young and has upside, something the Giants could look to mold. So, how does this affect the locker room and the long-term strategy in Dallas? Micah Parsons has reportedly been vocal behind the scenes about adding more help on defense. He's tired of being the one-man wrecking crew. He wants another beast on the line, someone who can dominate and take pressure off him. Adding Thibodeaux would give the Cowboys arguably the best edge duo in the NFL, and that would only elevate the entire unit, including the secondary. Think about it. With Thibodeaux and Parsons on the edge, Osa Odigizua and Motzie Smith clogging the middle, and a secondary featuring Darren Bland and Trayvon Diggs, this defense would be terrifying. Not just good. Not just top 10. We're talking potentially the one-ranked defense in the NFL. And for a team that has Super Bowl aspirations, this could be the missing piece. Now, there are certainly questions about whether this deal would actually happen. Inter-division trades are rare, especially when it involves young star players. The Giants would be risking a ton by allowing Thibodeaux to thrive in Dallas. Every time he sacks Daniel Jones or whoever ends up under center for the Giants would be a reminder of the trade that got away. But from a business perspective, if the Giants truly believe they're not ready to contend in the next 2 seasons, and they want to stockpile picks, this might be the time to strike. For the Cowboys, it's an all-in move. A win-now gamble that could turn them from playoff hopefuls to full-blown contenders. There's also a wild card here, Thibodeau himself. Insiders say he's not happy with the direction of the Giants and wants to play for a contender. He's made cryptic posts on social media hinting at change, legacy, and new energy. Could he be angling for a move out of New York? Could he be trying to force the hand of management? Time will tell. As for fan reaction, it's already electric. Cowboys fans are fired up about the possibility of adding another Pro Bowl star to their already loaded defense. Social media is flooded with mock trades, jersey swaps, and bold predictions. Giants fans, on the other hand, are furious at even the thought. Losing Thibodeau to their arch-rival would feel like betrayal at the highest level. But in the end, this is the NFL. Anything can happen. If Jerry Jones wants a deal, he has the power, the pull, and the pockets to get it done. And if Thibodeau really wants to wear the star on his helmet, don't count it out. This story is still developing, but one thing's for sure: if the Cowboys pull this off, the league will never look at the NFC East the same way again. Keep your eyes locked right here for updates as this potential blockbuster continues to unfold. Because if this deal becomes reality, we're talking about one of the most jaw-dropping moves in recent memory. Cowboys fans, get ready. Something big might be coming.